So it started with Eric Gardner, July 17th, first one to be killed off in the streets. NYPD approached him over illegal cigarette sales. Come on, dog, really over some squares? 5 officers took him down, one on his back, the other by his hands, proceeded to put him in a headlock, slammed him to the ground. Big guy yelled out, "I can't breathe," but that was none of their concern. Moments later, he lying there lifeless, no pump to the chest. Officers surrounding his body, nobody in distress. He fading away, losing oxygen to the brain. Compression of the neck later ruled the cause of death. The city say they got it under investigation, but since it was ruled a homicide, there still haven't been any arrests made. Scrolling down my Facebook timeline and I see a few articles showing him in a positive light. The gentle giant is what some use to describe him. Father of 6, a husband and provider. All I can say, rest in peace, gentle giant. Eric Gardner, 43 years old, Staten Island, New York. Killed July 17, 2014 after NYPD used an illegal chokehold. Rest in peace. Fast forward, Saturday, August 9th, Ferguson, Missouri. Michael Brown and a friend are walking along the street, minding their own business, maintaining the peace. When an officer pulls alongside, "Hey, get up out the street," he continues on his way and brings his car to a cease. Grabs Michael by his shirt, then tries to pull him into the car. A tussle ensues and a shot rings off. Mike get loose, so he starts to dip off. The officer exits his vehicle with his weapon drawn. Let a shot fly, which hit Michael from behind. He turns around with his hands in the air, gets down on the ground while the officer approaches, unloads his clip and kills the defenseless man. 18 years old, college bound, not a victim of the streets, but victim of the justice of the peace. A whole city ripped in peace, demanding for justice. Instead of coming in peace, police comes at army fatigue, ready for a war. Instead of protected, serve, resembling something more along the lines of kill and destroy. Ferguson just knows other cities ready for the war. Michael Brown, 18 years old, Ferguson, Missouri, August 9th, 2014, shot an undisclosed amount of times while walking home. Rest in peace. Los Angeles, California, LAPD, famous for handing out beatings such as Rodney King. But on August 11th, VZL4 suffered a more fatal fate. Walking along the streets wasn't disturbing anyone in any way. Only crime committed was due to the color of his skin. Police executed an investigative stop, which gives them the right to detain you because you look suspicious. The department claims that an altercation started soon after, but witnesses say 4 complied with officers' orders, but was still greeted with a barrage of bullets to the back, 3 to be exact, while he laid flat just doing what he was told. Now he's laid flat while his body is getting cold. Rushed to the hospital where his mother was denied info as to where he was. He later succumbed to his injuries. Ezell Ford, 25 years old, Los Angeles, California, killed after LAPD executed an investigative stop which ended with him being shot to death while complying with officers' orders. Rest in peace. There's way more people to this list, that's for sure. We definitely can't forget people such as Sean Bell. What was it, like 50 times that they shot off in his car back in New York? That was a while back. You can't leave out Trayvon Martin, of course. The list goes on and on, whether it's officers involved shootings or just, psychotic neighborhood watchman shootings, The list goes on and on, all I can say is rest in peace, and just pray. That's all we can do is pray.